You want to get into project management, project controls, you must know these tools. Okay, stay with me. I'm going to tell you these tools. If you're managing projects and your only system is email, WhatsApp messages, and a spreadsheets that you've downloaded from somewhere with 47 tabs you don't understand, we need to talk. Let's get started.
Continue.
The truth is that everybody is looking for a project that will not fail. What does that mean? That will deliver on time and on budget. Simple. On time and on budget. Because if a project should fail and there's an extension of time, there's more money that will be spent. So somebody who wants to get into project management must be conscious of these two facts. Projects are worth millions of dollars, millions, even billions at times. So you must be a project person who is not weak with your time and money consciousness. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the project management tools I personally use, starting with the three that my absolute best, especially when I'm working with billion-dollar corporations and organizations that run billion-dollar companies. We're going to get into these tools. It's a must-know for you. It's a must-know. You want to get into project, you want to be a project manager. I'm not talking about little, trickle projects. I'm talking about massive, big projects. So at the end, I will then finish with general tools that people always feel you should use. But you're getting into massive billion-dollar project, you should know the tool. Ready to get started?
Continue.
Tool number one, Primavera P6. Oracle Primavera P6 tool. The tool is called Oracle Primavera P6. I say it for the third time. If you're working in construction, infrastructure, mining, or large engineering projects, you've probably heard of Primavera. If you've not, you heard it from here. This is not just a project management tool, it's a full scheduling system for designing and managing complex projects. You must know this tool. You want to get paid handsomely, conveniently, rewardedly. If there's any English like that. So for example, on a large project, you might have 2,000 activities, 2,000 things that must happen. Permit, foundation, all right, from engineering, the design, the architectural side, the construction of the substructure, superstructure, procurement. And you can even have 5 different contractors managing multiple aspects of the project. And these contractors have different resources, labor, equipment that has to be planned. So as a P6 person, you can build a logic-driven schedule for them to inculcate all of these people to make sure that that project is developed, that is delivered. You don't want them to need a 500-ton train at December, all right, and you don't have it planned because maybe those subcontractors will need the crane in other project. So it has to be planned. Or can you put a roof in a building before the foundation is laid? It's not possible. So you must be able to plan the sequential events of whatever is going to happen. Oh, we're going to do excavation, then we'll pour concrete, then we'll move into the next thing. How long is it going to take? All right, how long is it going to take us? All right, in Primavera it's called duration. Then you now say what needs to start to finish, what we need to start first. When it finishes, then the next thing can start. When that next thing starts, what can start together with it. It just allows you to plan a project in a detailed, very nice, very seamless way. If you have never heard of Primavera P6, you've heard of it from me today, and you should learn it. You're going into project management is going to be a tool that you will need, especially as a project scheduler or project control. And one thing I like about this tool is that it's your prophetic tool. It's a tool that allows you to predict the future. You can look into the future and say, this project is going to end on so-so date, even at so-so time. The phase of this project will end on so-so date, even at so-so time. And that's why mega projects like it. Oil and gas, infrastructure, mining, they love this software. Now, in my own work as a project control professional, Primavera is my core scheduling tool, and I've used it for years and I love it. Okay. Second tool that works like Primavera is the Microsoft Project. This second tool is just like a Primavera tool is used for planning projects. Very similar. The only difference between Microsoft Project and Primavera is most of the time Microsoft Project is used a lot by the defense industry. They love Microsoft Project, and a lot of smaller, medium-sized projects like to use Microsoft Project because it's still more susceptible to errors compared to Primavera P6. There's some things you can do in P6 you can do in Microsoft Project. However, it still allows you to see your project, see your Gantt chart, how the project will be delivered, what starts before, what is dependent on, what resources do you need, how much will it cost, what's the timeline of the project, it still allows you to do that. And if you're somebody who is used to Microsoft tools, you're used to PowerPoint, you're used to Microsoft Word, you're used to Microsoft Excel, it has the same feel, the same copy and paste functionalities, the same how you move columns around in Microsoft Excel, you move it around like that. So you can it makes it easy to transition into scheduling because you already know how Microsoft Suite tools works. So it's easier for beginners to learn compared to Primavera P6. So let's say you're managing small IT projects, internal company initiatives, small construction jobs. Microsoft Project can be very effective. It can be very effective too. Told you, don't tell me I didn't do anything for you this year. I've done something, letting out the secret, done something. Number 3 is Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel. You will say I said it. Excel? Oh, this is the third tool, and honestly, it's one of the most underrated tools in project management. Microsoft Excel. Analysis that you can do with it, right? The analysis that you can do with it. It's not just a spreadsheet thing. If you understand the formulas and how to combine stuff to represent the progress on a job. For example, I work a lot as a project control person on the cost side. I work as a cost control. I track the cost. I track what is called the cost performance of a project, the schedule performance of a project, the progress reporting of a project, the commodity tracking of a project, and I've designed different Excel solutions per the need of my project. And you know what I like about Excel is the customizability. I like the English. I like the terminologies. I'm just dropping the customizability of Excel. You can customize it to represent different projects, different needs at different time. All right, you can build a dashboard out of it, and you have a dashboard that begins to show your charts, your budgeted versus actual, your variance, the things that are happening. You said this activity will take 5 days, but it's not taking 11 days. You can build it out. So for many projects, somebody who knows how to handle Excel can interpret more. It can be a bridge between the software you want to use and the interpretation of the data that software feeds you. Telling you, it supports it a lot. In fact, when you use Primavera and Microsoft Project, a lot of analysis and reporting will happen inside Excel. So if you want to work in project management or project control, Excel is a skill you can't run from. Let me say it again. Excel is a skill you can't run from. These 3 top skills, you can't run from them. I'll rest here. Beyond those 3, there are other project management tools that many teams use today. For example, I've heard about tools like Trello and Asana. These are popular for smaller teams, startups. These are other smaller project management tools. I knew how to use them, but when I started project control, I didn't learn about them anymore. But there are other tools that I used. They are used for managing documents, booking of clients, meeting, communication, tracking progress, like Slack. And I used to use Slack at the point. Personally, Slack, Trello, Asana, ClickUp, Monday.com. All right, depending on the kind of project, maybe you're just a startup, you're just managing product team or remote teams. These are different tools that you can try your hands on. When I'm talking from the project management side, these 3 tools bang on. There are other tools that are derivatives of those 3 tools, like the Primavera P6 as derivative of Oracle Primavera Cloud. It's in the Oracle ecosystem, Oracle Primavera Cloud. All right, we have the Oracle Unifier, we have the Equinix. These are different tools that once you understand the Primavera, you can walk through these different tools. But want to get into big projects, I guess you want to get into, go and learn these 3 things. All right. At times people say, IT, do you teach some of these things? Yes, I do. I teach them. I teach some of them. And just send a mail to askme@teacherituno.com. Askme@teacherituno.com. All right. I can send you, we can connect, and I can set you up on how it is done. Or look at the link below. I'm going to put in the description below. How do you want to learn this tool? Some of these tools I can teach. All right. You want to learn them? Yeah. I can teach you, especially what is needed for analyzing big, massive projects. So once again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. You can't leave here without liking and subscribing. You have to subscribe. You have to subscribe because I share insights about project controls, project management. So this is the Work Smart and More YouTube channel. And most of the ideas I share here, they are my personal life, things I've learned, and I like to share. I just like to talk on social media, just create content around them. All right. So support me, give me. See you in my next video.